Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. This is my first time speaking in front of a camera. Well, technically the second time, because the first time I tried to record this, I didn't set my mic levels properly, and Bandicam sucks. So I'm trying OBS. It took me like an hour to sort of wrap my head around. I've always wanted to do a video like this where I speak in front of a camera and also sort of showcase how I go about songwriting. So one of the good examples I can give of this type of video is Nick Broomhall. If you haven't checked out his content, make sure to check it out. It's so good, and it kind of got me inspired to do this kind of thing myself. So I kind of had a little trial run this morning when I was trying to record the video that I initially wanted to record, but I had to scrap all the footage, which sucks. But we got a really fun song idea out of it. One of the main plugins that I'm using today is the new Older Home Audio THALL amp, and this thing sounds insane. Just big chugs, big old donks, which is what we want today. So I kind of got a THALL inspired idea going. It's kind of got a Matrix vibe, sort of like similar to No Flame Alien. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this track for you. So I've got an intro and a verse, and I kind of want to go into something dirty after that. So this is how it sounds. This plugin, this new THALL amp plugin, sounds absolutely ridiculous. And all I've got going on guitar wise is just two hand left and right guitars, so it's all quad tracked. So I'm using the Elliott Merriman Sauron chugs for my main rhythm guitar, which just sounds ridiculous. This next one, I'm using the Connor Sweeney kind of low octaver, and again, just sounds raunchy, man. Now that we've got a verse here, I want to do some kind of like heavy THALL, just intense and crazy section. So this is just my little guide track. Kind of like using just the octaver and using some automation to get that whammy effect in there. And I'm just thinking we need something kind of heavy going into it. I've kind of got an idea already. So with that little whammy thing. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. That's very Rings of Saturn. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Okay, we're onto something here. It's a very rough guide track there, but it's enough to get some drums going. Let's just get a basic groove going and get those kicks and snares in there. Why does this need blast beats? I think this needs blast beats. Yeah, this definitely needs blast beats. Like, that is just nuts. I'm just so inspired to write heavy music at the minute, man. It just sounds ridiculous, man. I think China needs to come back. Yeah, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah, that sounds quite cool. Something like that. Yeah. Shunga dun gunga dun gunga. Oh! The ice cream man's here. Let's put these in here and let's see how this works out. That goddamn ice cream fan, man. Okay, now that we've got some drums laid out, I'm actually going to do some solid takes. This might have to be a build a riff workshop. I just want to get those tapping parts clean, you know. That sounded cool. These bits are gonna be wild. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. That second one sounded much better. Oh damn. That was tight. Hell yeah. I'm buzzing with that. That sounds great. Alright, it's time to record the other side. That's not good. We need a little weenies. Alright, so that's those two tracks done for that part. Now I'm gonna add second half of this groove. So let's go. That was tight. Dude, that's so sick. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here. Alright, so we've got the main rhythm guitars done. Now it's time to add the octavers. So let's just try it and see how it sounds with the other guitars in this section. Let's go. It sounds ridiculous. I'm just going to track this other guitar for now. Dude, this section sounds crazy. That little tapping thing is just nuts. Maybe doesn't need it. Yeah, I think this part just needs to be the stabs. Yeah, that's all it needs, I think. Just to get those stabs nice and chunky, and we'll just need the tapping parts for the main rhythms. Yeah, let's do that again. Yeah, that sounds tidier. I don't think the octave guitar should do the tapping parts. So, now we get to the fun part. This groove with the octave will sound disgusting. Let's just see how it goes. Hell yeah, that sounds sick. Okay, that's one, let's go. I think that guitar's pretty much done for this section. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I put the guitar down, I'm going to add some production, and I'm going to just quickly edit the guitars so they are nice and in time. Maybe that needs a shaka-do-do-do-do-ga. Oh, I quite like that actually. Yeah, we need like a. Yeah, that's cool. I think now it's time to do bass. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to increase my buffer size. I'm just going to copy and paste the drum MIDI, and I'm just going to put it into the bass. And the reason I do this is because it gives me sort of a basic foundation of the hits that match the kick. I'm not worried about these little snares here. I don't need those because we're not going to be playing the tapping part on bass because that's just silly. Alright, we now have bass done. It was detecting the pitch bending that I had in the bass track earlier. I think it's set with the verse riff. I programmed all these bends in to sort of give it that same articulation as the guitars, because without it, it just doesn't sound nowhere near as realistic. And with programmed bass, you want to make it sound as realistic as possible. So doing stuff like pitch bending, thinking about like your articulation in that sense is so worth it. Like in this section here, I've got different techniques going on and some 4-string. So yeah, this is how it sounds with the bass.
Hello guys. I just want to jump in real quickly just to say that the audio in Logic moving forward just isn't usable. It just kind of was inaudible. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video here. I do apologize. But it's my first time doing this and I got a lot to learn. But yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward it to the very end. And yeah, go check out the previous video where you'll see the playthrough and hear the full mix. Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this has been entertaining doing this. Like I said, it's my first time doing this kind of video where I just show you my songwriting process and just share the moment with you, and let me know if you'd like to see more of this, because I would love to do more of these kinds of videos. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, dear guys. Go check out Auto Home Audio and check out the THALL amp. The plugin is incredible, super inspiring, and yeah, just incredible. Like hands down one of the best plugins I've tried in a long time. Anyways, take it easy guys, take care.